Welcome one, welcome all to another edition of TGPW, the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional wrestling and fire pro wrestling. I, of course, am your host, the Swink Nick Swinky, and we are coming at you with T3, that Trios Tournament 2024, with Part 3, kicking off things in the quarterfinals. We have the Machine, Slayer Machine, Michigan Machine, and Super Handsome Machine. Their opponents making their way to the ring is the team of the Megasys, Megan Bain, the Brickhouse Camille, and Jade Cargill. Together they are the Slamazons. Before we get any further, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have notifications on so you are notified when the next episode of TGPW is uploaded. If you missed any of the previous episodes of TGPW, there is a handy-dandy playlist that will be available with every TGPW show we've ever done. Also, a playlist for the T3 That Trios Tournament 2024 is available as well if you haven't seen that one yet. Super Handsome Machine and Jade Cargill starting this one off. Back body drop to start things for Jade Cargill. The elbow to the back now. The headbutts, repeated shots from Super Handsome Machine. The lariat turns him inside out. Jade picks him up. Goes behind. The pendulum backbreaker. Cargill in control here. As soon as I say that, commentators curse. The takedown from Super Handsome Machine allows him to tag out to Michigan Machine. Double team powerbomb just spiked Jade Cargill. And then the senton to follow it up. Goes behind, does Michigan Machine, has her up, sets her up for the drop kick off the top. Doomsday drop kick combination. The Machines picked up arguably the biggest upset of the tournament, knocking off the former Trios champions, Circus of Slime, who made it all the way to the finals in the 2021 T3. Not to be in this year's tournament as they were eliminated by the Machines. Meanwhile, the Slamazons won a marathon match against the Blue World Order. A match that might have cost me my sanity. Submission hold applied. Belly to belly throw, and the Slayer Machine is sent tumbling all the way to the floor. He's quickly back in though. The shoulder tackle sends him tumbling again to the floor. Slayer Machine just getting thrown around then there by the Megasys. The sharpshooter, the Scorpion Deathlock, call it what you will. But the Rainmaker, the short arm lariat. Not really the Rainmaker, the short arm lariat. Spinning slam by the Megasys Megan Bain. In comes Camille. Camille and Megan Bain have him up. Double suplex. Down goes Slayer Machine and then the knee drop. Can the Machines continue their improbable run by beating this team of Amazons? In comes Michigan Machine. Dicked out in the blue and gold. He sends Camille into the turnbuckle, but Camille fights her way out of the corner. Camille sent for the ride on the Irish Whip, puts on the brakes though. Belly to belly overhead throw from the Michigan Machine. Sends her off the ropes with the Irish Whip, catches her coming in with that back elbow. Slaps on the submission hold, that scissors lock. But Camille able to escape before taking a swinging neck breaker. Slayer Machine heads to the top, drops the elbow. Drags her out, and now just repeated shots with those knees. Camille trying to cover up. Megan Bain with the senton to the back of Michigan Machine as in comes Jade Cargill. Machine suplex on Camille. Sorry, that was on Megan Bain. Jade tosses Michigan Machine across the ring. The back elbow, the kicks, go behind, the pendulum backbreaker, the kick to the back from Handsome Machine, the knees now, and again, Backdrop driver. The Irish whip off the ropes. Hits the elbow. Figure 4 leg lock. It's locked in. But it's broken up. Fall away slam. Forearm shot. I mean, things are broken down. A slap out of the Rainmaker position. A mule kick. Counter from Hanson Machine. Stomps away at Jade. Irish whip reversal by Jade. The bicycle kick. Rolls him over, picks him up. But a counter into the Russian leg sweep from Super Handsome Machine. The cutter from Handsome. Goes behind, has him hooked. Hits the Jaded, rolls him over, goes for the pin. And a rope break saves Super Handsome Machine there. Michigan Machine in there. As Camille drags Super Handsome Machine all the way back towards her side of the ring. Meanwhile, arm drag from Michigan Machine. Hangman's neckbreaker by Camille. The choke slam connects. This could be it. No. Broken up. The Slamazons all in the ring as Camille is kind of being held open by Slayer Michigan Machine for no reason. Belly to belly throw by the Michigan Machine, who hits the ropes. Superman forearm shot to the back of Camille. Belly to belly throw. Who's going to advance to the semifinals here? Repeated knees now. And that's it. Jade Cargill gives it up. The Machines continue their unbelievable run in the tournament. We are moving on with our next match in the quarterfinals. It is the team of the Rascals, Desmond Xavier, Zachary Wentz, and Trey Miguel. I got here via their victory over the Stronghearts in the opening round. And their opponents, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, the Kentucky Gentleman Chuck Taylor, and Trent Beretta. They are the best friends. The best friends got the win over the Detroit Wrestling Connection. Mighty Drip Drip, Coco T, and Jason Powell in the opening round. Right off the bat, Hurricane Rana out of the corner from Desmond Xavier, going for a quick win. Gets a 1 count only. Already we've seen the Machines advance to the semifinals with their victory over the Slamazons moments ago. Winners of this match will face them in the semifinals. Repeated kicks from Desmond Xavier to Chuck Taylor as in comes Zachary Wentz, who chops Orange Cassidy, then goes to work on the knee. Flying knee from Zachary Wentz. And now the devastating kicks from Orange Cassidy. Oh, caught him with that super kick. Stunned him long enough for Trent Beretta to get tagged in. In comes the Fresh Prince of Midair, Trey Miguel. Our guy's just whiffing on moves here. It's a 1 count. Knee to the midsection. Holds him open for the backflip kick from the Fresh Prince of Midair. Trey Miguel set up for that vertical suplex courtesy of Trent Beretta. In comes the Kentucky Gentleman. Chucky T with that cutter out of the corner. But Maestro with the rope break. There's a little sliced bread action for you. Chuck with a Samoan driver. It's broken up though. Dez going to work now. German suplex with the bridge, high angle, 2.9 as Chuck just got the shoulder up. The Rascals moments away from victory. Dez with the German with the release. Right on the logo. Mousetrap. 2. No. Broken up. We saw a critical with that move by Orange Cassidy that was able to eliminate the DWC in the first round. The Destroyer from Cassidy as he tags in Chuck. Cassidy going for the DDT off the top, but a backstabber by Chuck. A little bit of a miscommunication from the best friends here. Not knowing what the other one was going for. Chuck trying to rally the crowd behind the best friends here. Off the ropes. There's the high knee. The sexy Chucky D. In the corner. Sets him up. Buckle bomb from Chuck Taylor. Cover. 2. Are the best friends moving on? They are. Trey and Dez unable to get there in time. Chuck Taylor with the buckle bomb gets the victory. We are moving on to match 3 here in part 3 of the T3 quarterfinals round. It is the team of Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, and Kazuchika Okada, collectively known as O-Town. And their opponents is the team of Claudio Castagnoli, Bryan Danielson, and Jon Moxley, the Blackpool Combat Club. Okada, Omega, Ospreay got here via their victory in the first round over the Misfits of Science. George the Animal Steel, Fallah Bahh, and Kamala, while the Blackpool Combat Club got here via their victory over the House of Torture, Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, and Dick to Go. Kazuchika Okada and Bryan Danielson starting this one off. The Rainmaker and the American Dragon, who is now kicking Okada's fucking head in. What a way to start this match. Okada maybe looking for the Rainmaker early, but a counter by Danielson into the Bulldog. One of these two teams will punch their ticket to the semifinals. We have already seen the Machines the best friends advance to the semifinals. Those two teams will face each other in part 4. The winners of this match will await the winners of our main event, still to come in this episode. And of course, the winner of this tournament will become #1 contender to the TGPW Trios Championship. And now the elbows from Danielson. Brutality. The back switch, but a counter by Omega. A back switch from Omega, but a counter by Moxley. Standing switch reversal. And the elbow from Omega, and in comes Will Ospreay. Double team drop kick by Omega and Ospreay. Moxley goes for the drop kick, nobody home. Gets the shoulder tackle though. The forearms back and forth. Here we go. The fight is on. Who's gonna win this one? Is it Mox? Is it Ospreay? It looks like Mox won that one. Again with the elbows. But Ospreay showing fighting spirit. The bridge, but no. Broken up by Omega. Claudio slaps on the sharpshooter on Kazuchika Okada, but Ospreay standing, spinning, twisting moonsault. Mox with the pile driver. The sharpshooter applied on Kenny Omega. Moxley sends Omega into the turnbuckle. And now just stomping a mud hole in him. Oh, the deadfall. Inside cradle. 2, no. Not over quite yet. The press slam on Will Ospreay, courtesy of Claudio Castagnoli, one of the strongest men in pro wrestling. Hook and ladder on Kenny Omega, courtesy of Jon Moxley. A sliding lariat from Mox on Omega. Okada slaps on the STF on Jon Moxley right in the center of the ring. But Claudio there to break it up. Save the matchup for his team. Heavy rain on Claudio. American Dragon, Death Rider, double team powerbomb. Now Dragon with the elbows, unleashing the brutality. But Okada comes back, twisting tombstone piledriver right on his neck. The perfect dropkick, the best dropkick in pro wrestling from Okada. The chop from Will Ospreay. German from Okada, holds on into the Cobra Clutch. The kicks from Bryan Danielson, and now stomps on the elbow of Will Ospreay. There's a little bit of a fire promo. I guess you could drink on that one. Step up enziguri from Will Ospreay. Ospreay chops down Jon Moxley, but Moxley with repeated elbows stuns Ospreay. Ospreay flips over into the Liger Bomb. Gets 2, no. Moxley got the shoulder up. Heavy rain on Moxley. The King Kong lariat from Jon Moxley. And another one. Just decapitated him. BCC, are they moving on? No. Heavy rain on Claudio. Fire Pro moment, drink. Go behind, standing switch reversal. Into the choke. The body sleeper. The body scissors. Ospreay, though, fighting his way to the ropes, able to get out of the hold. What a battle here between Moxley and Ospreay. Ospreay wins that exchange. In comes the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, and the Swiss cyborg, Claudio Castagnoli. Back and forth they go as Moxley sets up Will Ospreay on the top rope. No, counter by Ospreay. Cheeky Nando's kick on Jon Moxley. Meanwhile, V-trigger knee from Kenny Omega on Claudio Castagnoli. Wait a minute. Gut wrench suplex by Claudio. One of the strongest men in professional wrestling, Claudio Castagnoli. Omega caught, and that press slam and sent to the floor. Jon Moxley grabs a chair from underneath the ring. And now grabs the barbed wire bat as Danielson nearly got hit with that Tiger Driver on the floor. That Tiger Driver 98 as Moxley goes to work with that barbed wire bat. Dragon suplex on Omega. Danielson. No, powerbomb. V-trigger by Kenny on Jon Moxley. And a tag is made. Ospreay in there now with Moxley, has him up, thinking Stormbreaker, but he cannot capitalize. You can see this match is taking a lot out of these guys. Oh no, the Bulldog choke right near the logo, and I thought that might be it, but Ospreay showing his resiliency, not willing to capitulate just yet. Pile driver on Ospreay, courtesy of Moxley. Moxley off the ropes. King Kong lariat turns him inside out, and that could be it. 2-0. Omega there to save the matchup for ST. Omega and Ospreay with a double drop kick on Bryan Danielson. Power bomb, V-trigger by Omega. Meanwhile, the choke, the sleeper hold, but the rope break saves Will Ospreay. The super kick by Ospreay on Moxley. Omega picks him up. Hits the running V-trigger. And Ospreay tags in Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, in there now. In comes the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Double suplex sends Okada tumbling to the floor. Moxley thrown to the floor. Claudio sent into the corner turnbuckle. Super kick from Bryan Danielson. Claudio tied to the trio world courtesy of Kenny Omega. The Bulldog from Bryan Danielson on Kazuchika Okada. Unbelievable action in this match. It's hard to keep up with everything that's been going on. There's that move, the scissor lock. The front neck lock with the body scissors. We've seen them win with that match. We've seen Bryan Danielson win in TGPW with that match. But no dice that time. Step up enziguri on Claudio, courtesy of Will Ospreay, as Okada and Omega send Danielson tumbling to the floor. That double suplex. Okada gets double power bomb by Claudio and Mox as Danielson's back in there now. Off the ropes. Thought maybe Busaiku knee. No, back to that choke again. But Ospreay breaks it up. Death Rider on Ospreay. Back and forth now, exchanging strikes. Okada and Danielson. Danielson wins that exchange. Label lock. The label lock. Is Okada going to give it up? No. Okada sent into the turnbuckle. Omega gets suplexed by Danielson. Danielson back to the choke again. And that's it. A rare tap out from Kazuchika Okada as the Blackpool Combat Club scored the victory and advanced to the semifinals. All right, it is now that time once again for our main event of the episode. This is part 3 of 5 TGPW T3 That Trios Tournament 2024. This is the 4th and final match in our quarterfinals. Team CMLL in the ring, Hechicero, Atlantis Jr., and Mystico. And they await their opponents making their way out to the ring, advancing over TMDK, Zack Sabre Jr., Bad Dude Tito, and Robbie Eagles in the first round. It's the team from Lodi, New Jersey, the horror punk icons themselves, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein, Jerry Only, and Glenn Danzig, the Misfits. Team CMLL got here with a victory over Shark Girl, Pizza Cat, and Nikki TSH, members of the Super Gimmick Mass Beyond Tomorrow. The winners of this match will go on to face the Black Hole Combat Club right off the bat, a critical La Mystica, and this match is over. Unbelievable. I'm stunned. Folks, I don't know what to say. 36 seconds in game time, at least. I mean, that wasn't even 36 seconds in real time. But Mystico, Atlantis Jr., and Hechicero defeat Glenn Danzig, Jerry Only, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein, the Misfits, via knockout. Glenn Danzig just didn't know what hit him. The La Mystica by Mystico KO's Danzig, and Team CMLL advance to the semifinals. Just like that, they will take on the Blackpool Combat Club in the semifinals. As the Machines, who continue their improbable run, they will take on the Best Friends. Both those matches, plus the TGPW Women's Championship, Great Sakuya defends against the Juggernaut Jordan Grace, and the TGPW Tag Team Champions, the Road Warriors Hawk and Ann, will defend against Rob Van Dam and Sabu. All those matches are coming your way in part 4 of TGPW Presents T3 That Trios Tournament 2024. I have been your host, the Swink Nick Swinky. You have been watching the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling and Fire Pro Wrestling, and we'll see you guys on the next one.